Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss about conditional functions in Google Looker Studio. In these functions to help to create, we can logic and we can transform the data and we can clear the nulls if any. And we can do, the COALESCE function using to, replace the null values with the other values. Okay, so these are the functions are available in the Looker Studio. So the case condition, case simple, COALESCE, and if null and NULLIF. Okay, so we will understand not only the understand the formula, we will do practical usage how we are going to implement. Okay, first one we will go with the case one, right? You can see the case statement. Okay, so I mean in the meanwhile I will explain what is the difference between the case and case simple. Okay, so let me go to the our Looker Studio. So I will try to create a sample report here. Okay, so here is the report I created, the product wise total sale. So I just created one sample one. Okay, so this is the sample case scenario, case statement we have. So if the the records right, you can see that the total sales is around 200K. So then it's excellent. So in between 10K and 200K, sorry, 100K and 200K, in between that's a good, and else which is going to be bad. It's okay. This is a formula I just used. So basically, what will happen in this case statement? So if there is any value, the first record is written as a true. In that case, it will stop and it will show this data alone. Otherwise, it's keep on going and it will fetch until the else part. Okay. So if you come into here, right, we can see. Let me pull the product category, sales category. Okay, let me drop down the list. Let me pull out. So here what will happen in the first case scenario, so it will go and search for the first record. The first record, it's excellent. So it will show the first one and it will stop the case statement. The similar will it's coming to the bottom records right here. The good, it will go to the second record and it will start. So if we will go to the bad records till the last, if there is any else condition, if none of these requirements are passed, in that case it will go for the else scenario. So this is about the case statement. Okay, let me go for the case simple scenario, how it will be. So basically the case simple scenario, it is going to be, we are just a the categorize the values. Okay, so if there is a one value, so we want to place it in a different category. So in that scenario we will go and use the, the case simple scenario. Okay, let me show you how it will be. So presently we have the products are available for the total sales. We have products are either men's or women's. So we would like to create a separate category for men's and women's category. So basically we can see the products are it's men and women. So based on this value, I'm going to create a category. So I just pull up the category. Yeah, here I created as a gender category. You can see. So in this scenario, we are using the case statement. If the product contains men, then it's a men's category. Else we will go for the women category. Okay, so in this scenario we will see. Yeah, so we used contains a text. One more, the text, the functions we used here. Okay, so let me pull the gender category as well here. So basically, this is going to be applicable for based on the category. If it is men means men, women means women. It's going to be category wise. If I remove the product, we can see. Yeah, we can see the total sales based on the category. So this is also one of the example. And the other scenario, suppose if in our case we have reason is available, but unfortunately reason is not available, only we have the country. So in that case we will need to place into a different category, like a region, which country is going to be in which region. So if you want to create some kind of region field, right, in that scenario we will use this case statement. If the case statement is if it's based on the country value, if the value is India, then it will go for them the APAC Asia. If it's a Germany, we will go to them, place it to the Europe. Okay, so that's the one more scenario we will use the case. The other scenario we are going to use the uh, okay, the other scenario. Okay, so coming to the other functions, if you go for the other function, I can see I will go for the if function. So if function we are going to use in if the first we will check the condition. If the condition is satisfied, it will go. It will replace the first true value. If not, it will replace the second replace value. Okay, so I will pull up the price per unit, not exactly price, profit per unit. Okay, so here you can see, right, here the case statement, the if statement. If the unit sold value is 0, then it is going to be 0. So if it is this is satisfied, it will show the true value here. If not, it will show the else condition. Okay, the false condition here. The round is 0 by 0, then it is showing to be here. Okay, it is rounding to the 0 and we are showing here values. So basically, so how it is going to be work if and here is the in simple scenario will show the profit, if there is any profit, right? If profit is greater than 0, suppose if the profit is available, then it's a profit. So basically, if profit is 0, then we are in profit mode, else we are in the loss stage. So this is how it is going to work. The same condition we applied here. Okay, this is about the if condition. So coming to the other scenario, the COALESCE, right? We can see the COALESCE function. So basically, COALESCE function, it will show the first non missing value. If there is a value is missing in that scenario, it will replace the other value. Okay. Okay. So let me show you some example. Let me go to the Looker Studio and I will try to add some calculation field. Okay, so the scenario you can take it as, okay, the class. Okay, so suppose you can take it as a full name. Okay, so if you want to replace the full name, so unfortunately, if the full name is not available for some members, okay, so in that case, we will concatenate the first name and last name, concatenate the first name and the last name. Okay, we will show it. If not, we will show as a the member is known or unknown, the unknown member. Can mention as a unknown member. So the first scenario, we will check the full name. So if the full name is we are going to replace with the concatenation. Okay. So this is a very helpful when you combine multiple data sources. Okay. So if you are using as a different data is coming from different sources, in that scenario there is a possibility to the full name is always not available. In that scenario, we will replace the first name and last name we can combine together. Okay, sorry. And coming to the other function, we can use NULLIF. Okay, so NULLIF is the function we will trying to replace the null values. Okay, if there is a value is null, in that case we are going to replace some scenario we are going to calculate the calculations. In that scenario, we will place as in 0. So instead of it is going to be different scenario. Okay, so we will place it as in null. Let me show you how it will be. So if null, if suppose if we have discount, right? Discount, it should be always a value. So if discount is not available for few products, in that case, instead of the null, we will replace the null with 0. So in that case, the business can understand there is no discount. 0 means there is no discount. Okay. So in that scenario, we will use that if null. Okay. So